First thing you notice about driving a 1961 Plymouth is they have like an extra amount of pep that you do not expect. It's just, this car is peppy. Hey, it's Charles Phoenix, and no, this is not an alien spaceship. Although it looks like one, it is the 1961 Fury by Plymouth. Available for purchase, and by the way, we might as well just get it out in the open seriously. This is absolutely among the finest examples on the planet, in the entire universe. 61 Plymouths are one of the absolute most extreme science fiction styles ever to roll off an assembly line. Absolutely among the most extraordinary styling exercises in the history of American or any other car for that matter. This is a masterpiece. And by the way, yeah, let's just say it, a bit misunderstood, but take a great look at this car. East, west, north, and south, it is a very cohesive design. Truly, well, it's the Picasso of Plymouths. There are so many unexpected nuances in the 61 Plymouth, especially the iconic legendary front end, and those front fenders are ready for their close-up. Extraordinary by any standards, the flamboyant front end design puts the 1961 Plymouth in a class of out-of-this-world styling all by itself. There are so many surprises in the spectacular sculpt of this extraordinary design. Like the unexpected side fins on the front fenders so often overlooked, the pot metal on this car is absolutely outstanding. So rare to find a car as beautifully preserved as this. Look at that staccato of chrome and that beautiful brushed aluminum fill on the sweeping side spear that wraps all the way around the rear end. And by the way, how about that rear end? How about this spectacular roof line? One of my all-time favorites. Look at that reverse on the C-pillar there. And of course, that irresistible, stunning, spellbinding, and hypnotizing sky-high rear window. Yet another delight of this daring design. It almost looks like a hovercraft or a UFO. Very avant-garde in every way. This was a dramatic departure from all of the other Mopar cars of the 1961 lineup. Plymouth written out in your favorite lesbian aunt's handwriting, and this is a black plate California car. How rare is that? How special is that? It doesn't get any more iconic than that. And yes, there is a big aluminum fill and center fin that points you right inside the back of that car into that beautiful interior. But first, a close-up of that emblem there with the twin Plymouth symbols in beautiful condition, as is that entire aluminum fill there on the trunk. And the way the rear fenders and trunk like stand out over that scooped out rear end, you can see it where the taillights are there, the license plate, and of course, which will light your way when you are headed in reverse. And let's take a look at those tail lights. They're like torches, like flashlights. Actually, the Statue of Liberty could hold one of these up. Again, that scoop. Look at that. And look at the pot metal, the trim, the stainless, the rear window again, that C-pillar. We're getting a sneak peek of the interior, that beautiful windshield. And how about that F that puts the Furious in Fury? And these wheel covers of circles and circles surrounded by circles. The shape of the wheel well, the scoop under the headlights and that wraparound bumper. The entire silhouette of this car sings. The slant of the rear window, that sculpt of the side, the wheel well. Again, look at that little wraparound on the rear of the wheel well there. And as you can see, the quality of this car, the paint, the chrome, the stainless, the aluminum, the glass, the tinted glass, factory tinted glass, extra points for that. Overall, outstanding condition, among the rarest of the hardest to find cars there are on the planet. We're going in, we're going to reveal this beautiful brown sugar and cream interior. Look at the door panels. Original upholstery. That's squarish. Let's call it square steering wheel. Amazing. But first, look at that spectacular pattern. The Plymouth logo on the back of the command seat, the back seat. The headliner on this car is absolutely perfect, as are the sun visors. We're back at the focal point, and that is that spectacular steering wheel. Look at the instrument cluster up there. Again, the extreme high level of science fiction design here is out of this world. Have you ever? I know, it's absolutely, well, it's just intoxicating is what it is. As is the fact this is a low mileage car, 56,000 original miles. Look at that clock, you guys. How much do you love how, well, mid-century modern it is? This whole car is mid-century modern. We're going to take a closer look at the dash pad, but first, the passenger door panel, absolutely beautiful. There is the dash pad, virtually perfect. Where do you ever see a car like this with a perfect dash pad? Again, stamped in the dash pad is the Plymouth logo. The speaker grille, extremely well preserved, the most delicate thing on the whole car. I did make it clear this car is available for purchase. The price is $59,000. Actually, priceless. How do you put a price on a car like this? So rare. Where are you going to find another one this nice? Where does one exist? I don't know, because I've never seen one. In all the years I've been going after these cars, I have never, ever run into a 61 Fury two-door hardtop anywhere near as nice as this one. Actually, I've hardly run into any at all. So rare, so extraordinary, so special, such a unique offering, such a rare offering. Look at it in every way, every day. This is a very, very rare and special find. Under the hood, a powerful Peppy 318 paired with that Torqueflite transmission. This car drives like a dream. You will love driving this car. It is really nice to drive. Don't you love that poppy red air cleaner? I know. And the Jiffy Jet bag there. Always a thrill for everyone to see. Yeah, feast your eyes on this power plant, because it's going to take you places spiritually, physically, and in every other way wonderfully. Yes, 61 Plymouths are so special. Oh, look at that. I know, again, that peek inside. And speaking of peeking inside this trunk is what we're doing right now. Again, like the entire rest of the car, extraordinarily well preserved. And if that's not enough, this very special Fury also includes 2 sets of original keys and the original window sticker. It just does not get any better than this. I gotta say, I have driven a lot of old cars over many years. And you know what? The 61 Plymouth Fury is one of my favorite cars to drive. It's just got, it's just, you know, it's nimble. I mean, if you really want to just get down to the nitty-gritty of really how it feels to drive this car, it's got plenty of pep. It handles amazingly well. I mean, the torsion bars, that Torqueflite transmission gives you plenty of power. It's got all the pep you want, and it just feels good. You can just, and this square steering wheel really gives you a lot of extra pleasure while driving. Absolutely one of my favorite cars to drive of all the cars I've ever driven. Yeah, the 61 Plymouth. I know. Where do we begin to behold the glory?